Hey, so a lot of people wondering how I got to Oklahoma, how I ended up here. Well, let me tell you a quick story of how I ended up in the sticks, in the middle of nowhere. And I have church in about an hour, so I'll make this pretty short. So basically, I was traveling over here in my Honda Accord that my grandma gave me. Shout out to my grandma. And I was traveling over here with some family, three boys, and me and some ounces of weed. Let me just say, I'm not gonna say how much ounces. I'm just gonna say that I had some weed on me, and we're going to Oklahoma, and we're gonna go visit their family's house. So I'm driving over here. It's 24 hours to get over here, and we're blazing it. We're having fun. And I drive in the left lane. I get to Oklahoma. Long story short, I'm driving in the left lane because I didn't even know that you can't drive in the left lane in Oklahoma. And I get pulled over. So the cop stops me and he tells me for my license and whatnot, and I give it to him. When I give him my license, he tells me to get out of the car when he comes back and tells me to come to his passenger seat. And he prints me out a warning ticket saying I was driving in the left lane. I'm not supposed to. They barely passed that law and whatnot. And I try to get out of the car because I got the warning ticket. I'm trying to leave as soon as possible because I'm high as fuck. And his car door will not open for nothing. So he sits there for a minute and thinks about it. And I'm like, dude, what are you thinking about? In my head, open the door already. And he doesn't want to open the door. Finally, he asks me if I have anything illegal or anything in my car. And I tell him, no, I don't. And he says, well, you smell like weed, so I'm going to search your car. And I'm like, damn. So that's like consent. I smelled like weed. So he goes and searches my car. He ends up finding a bag of weed, a little bag of weed first, and then some ounces and a scale and some baggies that I didn't even know that I brought the baggies. I knew I brought the scale, but I hid it in the trunk. So he was tearing up my car, and I was like heated kind of. And little by little, he kept showing me that what was in the car, and I already know what was in the car. So then he takes me out of his passenger seat and asks me if I could drive back home. And I'm like, hell yeah, I could drive back home. So I'm ready to leave, right? But he says, hold on, you're going to do a sobriety test type thing. So I'm all walking and stuff. Sorry, it's cold out here, and I don't know why I'm smoking cigarettes. But anyways, so I have to do this little walk test and shit. So I'm walking in the line, and I know I'm doing good. He tells me lift up my leg, all that weird shit. Long story short, I end up getting arrested. My car getting towed, and I go to jail, and this little ass nasty ass jail for 2 months. And I'm like, what the hell? How did I end up getting here? So I go to jail, trying to bond out. My family's telling me to wait to bond out. We don't want to waste that much money. And if I bonded out, I knew I was not coming back. I was dipping back to California. So after all that jail time and nonsense, they're trying to offer me a year in county jail. And I'm like, shit, a year in county jail? And they tell me I could go to a program. So I accept to go to a program. I'm doing a 9-month program right now. I got 1.5 weeks left. Almost 2, but 1.5. And I get out December 19th I'm headed to Vegas, on my way to Vegas with my dad. He got everything set up for us, got the apartment and everything. So I'm pretty set up. You know, this program was rough and easy. There's rough times and rough times, hard times, and good times. How I pass my time here is just fishing and stuff. I'd be welding, building boxes, um, for oil boxes. I don't know, man. I'm not from out here, so I don't know nothing about oil boxes, but I could build them though. But anyways, that's my story. I've been out here ever since. We go to church like 3 times, 4 times a week, 3 times on Sundays, 1 time on Wednesday. But I just want to tell you a little about myself, how I ended up in Oklahoma. Because in my last video, I posted a vlog about me doing boxes uh, and fishing out here and stuff. It's pretty fun. But I got more videos coming up when I'm in Vegas. So watch them. I'll get better at this vlogging shit. I get kind of nervous on the camera. But anyways, peace. Like and subscribe. Life would lie. And do not come to Oklahoma. Period. Thank you.